And we are live. Yo, what's going on, my heroes, my villains, my fellow card collectors, and everybody else on YouTube? It's your bromie, the Gale, back at it again with a Hero Talk Saga 2. So, we got four different guests on my show today, and I'm going to have them introduce themselves, starting with JBleezy. Tell them who you are, what's your collecting background, and name your favorite superhero.
Yo, what's up? I'm obviously JBleezy, as the Gale said, and you've probably seen me around the spaces. Look, I'm a collector. I'm an old school collector. I'm a dad. I'm 42. I'm old. I'm in the game. I've been in the game. I've got boxes of cards right here next to me. You can see all them cards, stuff that just sits right here next to me while I'm doing what I'm doing. So, favorite superhero? Sorry, Legacy, Superman.
Okay, go ahead, Legacy T. We can go to you next.
Hey, what's going on, Legacy T? My collecting background, I started, as most people from my era know, I started with Pokemon cards. I still have a lot of my Pokemon cards. I have comic books. I have a lot of comic books from back when I was younger. I still have comic books today. And I just collect other things like smaller items like movie tickets and just things out of the ordinary that's not something everyone else is following. So I love collecting, and I'm enjoying the new spaces that we jumping into.
Okay, last but not least.
Hi, what's up, guys? I'm Steph. You guys might have seen me before on a couple videos. If you don't know, I collect Disney stuff. Example, mostly Disney everything. So I'm venturing into something new with DC, and I'm loving it so far. So let's see what's gonna happen.
Facts. Okay.
And my favorite superhero is not a superhero. I'm a Harley Quinn fan. So
what is she? Is she like an anti-hero? What is she?
She's considered on the app a supervillain.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, because sometimes she be doing some good stuff. Sometimes she be doing crazy stuff. So I just okay. So first order of business, what y'all want to talk about? Y'all want to talk about this whitelist situation, this the digital drop?
Yeah, I think we should go to the whitelist. I know Legacy's he's scared. He's scared right now because he can't get a whitelist spot. He's about to spend $10 billion on a spot from me. If I get it, I'm going right to him with it.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, Kobe? Hey,
tell what's going on.
Kobe.
Tell the people who you are real quick.
Kobe Collects, YouTube and Twitter. Nice having a spot here with you guys today. What's going on, Legacy? JBleezy, first time meeting you guys.
What up?
Yo.
What's going on, guys?
Okay, so we was just about to hop into the digital drop and first ever digital drop on the Hero platform and talk about the whitelist situation. So whoever want to kick it off, let's go.
All right, so if you don't know what whitelist is, in the Hero Discord here, you have opportunities where you can win a spot to have opportunity to purchase up to 10 digital packs that are going to be released. Looks like this. They will have 3 digital cards each inside. Pretty rare. I think the amount was 10,000, if I'm not correct.
Yeah, 10,000 packs, 30,000.
Yeah, you have an opportunity to enter giveaways. There's one live right now. It's about 4 hours left.
So that Discord, what's up?
No, go ahead, Gail.
No, I was gonna say, so the Discord situation is where you kind of want to be, right? Like they're giving away they got 5 different giveaways going around in the Discord right now.
But Gail, the Discord is hard for us almost boomers. The Discord is difficult. Gail, teach me how to use it. Gail, teach me how to Dougie.
Man, so you gotta hit your Google Play or Apple Store and download the Discord app. That's the simple part, and then you got to make sure you want to find the hero.gg official webpage so you can get the official link. You don't want to be messing with no scammers or nothing, so you want to find the official link and hop into the server. That's what it's called, the server. And then they got different giveaway channels where you could just participate, and that's as good as I got right now.
They also were sending out emails if you did any pre-orders. So check your emails, guys. If anybody's watching that did pre-orders, they're sending out emails letting you know if you want a lot or not.
Oh, for real? For pre-orders?
Yeah, from pre-orders.
Oh, that's news to me. I didn't know. So I gotta check after this.
Yeah, for sure.
So Kobe, what's your thoughts on this digital drop, man? Do you think it's important? Are you excited about the digital drop? You think it's worth it? $50 for three items in a pack?
If you're a DC collector and you want the NFTs right off the bat, I think it's worth it. If it's worth it for like a value, like prospect, it all depends on your risk tolerance. So $50, you might get a one-of-one DC image, right? So only one DC collector, one NFT collector in the whole world that will be able to hold it. So whoever gets that will definitely be worth the $50.
Winning.
But to chase that, how many packs you're gonna go for? It really depends on each person. I think some people will go deep on it though. Some people try to get it, but what is the true significance of a one-on-one? It's pretty big. You see it in sport cards all the time. And yeah, Batman might have some more fans than, let's say, like LaMelo Ball right now. Just overall, like worldwide, after all the years, fans that might have passed away, fans that might be born in the future and stuff, right? It's tough to call. But I would get it if I were you guys. If you can get on the whitelist, I wouldn't skip a pack. But I don't know if you want to go too deep, or what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I'm not skipping a pack, but I'll tell you what, I'm taking a different approach. I think I'm going to flip this pack because you kind of hit on it for me. It seems like I might be able to get a really decent little profit off of a pack versus opening it and taking that risk that 50 turns into $3, or whatever the case may be down the road. Not that it's that low now, but I think that there might be a better option for reselling the unopened pack. So I might go that route.
Smart.
Okay.
Hey.
Yo.
Okay, what's up?
Yo.
What's up, Jay?
We got some superheroes in here.
Got the league for him, man. We got the league. So, Kay, since you popped in, what's your thoughts on this first digital drop? You going for it? You maxing it out? Are you whitelisted? What's up?
I'm just sad they still haven't whitelisted me for it. I'm like, what's going on? I've entered every giveaway. I've bought like 45 boxes of the mega boosters. Where's my whitelist, man? They don't want me to be great, as Cavell would say.
They really don't want you to be great.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm like, just give me the whitelist. I think 10 is too many for one person, don't you think, though? Because everyone goes for 10. That means only 1,000 people can get it.
Hey, that's a good point. That's why I'm scared that we might not make it if you don't get that whitelist.
I think maximum should have been 3. I think that's fair.
3 would have been nice, but I don't know if anyone. I don't think we'll sell out initially, unless we like gain a ton of other users. But if
you underestimate the people out there, man.
You're right.
Hopefully, but 10 packs each. That's $500 per person on the whitelist. I know some people that they're not going to go for all 10 right off the bat. They might do other things with them, but who knows? Maybe they will sell out, and there's enough. They can get 3,000 users in a minute, right? One little ad, one little post. 3,000 more Discord users can join in there. So.
Yeah, I think this first drop is very important. Like, there's 30,000 total editions, and there's going to be some of the most scarce cards on the app. Beginning with that one-of-one Mythic, and then the next best rarity only has 200 editions. That's going to be huge. Like, that's 1/3 of a BV comic secret rare with 600 editions. So I think there's a lot of money to be made with these packs. And not to mention, if you manage to complete this whole digital set, they're going to send you a complete full set physical edition copy, right?
Now, did they specify though? Does that mean only the person holding the one-of-one is going to get something for completing it, or you think everybody else who doesn't get that one-of-one completes it will get something?
Well, that's the nature of a one-of-one, right?
I think you only get it. Yeah.
Yeah, only one person could get it, so that's a set within itself. I would imagine a 1 of 1, right? So I think they're talking about the people who actually complete the set minus the 1 of 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. And I think because it says there's a 0% chance of pulling the 101, I think that makes sense to think that everything besides the mythic
Right.
will be declared someone who completes the set.
That'll be fair. I mean, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Otherwise, 10 people in the world can ever complete all of the sets, as in like individually.
Or
Yeah.
one, right? If it's the 1 of 1, one
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
As in they're
Right.
gonna do 10 in total for each character. That
And
they
1
have
of
for
1's
gold.
okay.
Yeah. Oh, I think people keep asking this, right? They're like saying, I keep trying to pay and it charges me more than like $1 for one, credit dollar worth in the app. I think too many people are used to like the VV mentality where you use the app to pay for everything. Like
Right.
they don't realize if you go on the web platform, you pay 1 for 1. It's cheaper on the web platform because you skip the 30% fees. So I think for everyone watching, just go on the website and pay on there. Don't pay on the app. You're gonna get ripped off.
Yeah.
Major tip right now. You gotta tweet that and pin it.
Yeah, great point.
Facts.
I actually loaded up some funds today through the web. First, I loaded $50 and it charged me on my card 51 and change. And then later on, I loaded another 100 and it charged me 103. So it's
I would charge
significantly
103 as
cheaper
well.
to do it through the web platform.
So let me
Yeah.
touch on Jog888. He said, I'm a whitelister and I'm getting 1 pack. So,
Show
there's
me
an
the nice
opportunity.
spots.
Yeah, there's an opportunity. There's an opportunity there because I think you
Yeah,
got
there is.
a lot of people who might be willing to pay you for getting the rest of the boxes. So, there's a little trust that needs to be built. But if you can find people that you trust, people will pay for your other boxes. So, something to think about.
For sure.
Ew, is it confirmed you can sell packs yet? Because we saw the pack thing. Like there was cards and there was packs.
So listen, I posted today. If you go to my Twitter, I posted. If you go to the website version and then you go to the marketplace, for a split second, it shows you the headlines in the marketplace, what the categories are going to be on the very first screen of that marketplace. And at the very top, there is a section for cards and a section for packs. Now, we don't know what that means, but I was able to grab a snapshot of that and tweet that out today. I thought there would be a little more excitement over that, considering we've been talking about whether or not packs could be sold. So, it looks like there is a section for packs.
Okay, so some people need to sell me some packs. That 101 Batman. Oh, if you have a pack and the 101 Batman isn't found, and there's only like 20 unopened packs. Oh my, that's
Right.
Going up.
Chaos. Yeah.
That's why I'm
Can't
going to
steal
keep
packs.
that. I'm going to keep that pack unopened. That's kind of the plan, I think.
It's kind of like a strategy for sure to just wait just a little bit, let people open. Let's see what what's coming out. Let's see what the prices are too, because what are we thinking the resale prices are if you can resell a pack?
Depends on what the NFTs go for.
Yeah.
But you get
It
3
would
NFTs per
depend.
pack, right?
It would
Yeah.
depend
Yeah,
if the
3,
Mythic
yeah.
Batman is found. If the Mythic Batman gets found quite early and you got a bunch of unopened packs, you're screwed. Well, not
That's
screwed,
the key.
but,
That's the
you lose a
key,
lot of
right?
value.
If that mythic comes out, yeah, I think the cat's out of the bag, as far as that. But I mean, you never know, because people could be chasing some of the legendaries as well. So some of those
Yeah, yeah.
legendaries are scarce too.
Well, and
Yeah,
the full set becomes an issue, right? Because you got to get the full set to get the physicals. So every card is going to count in some form or fashion.
There'll be mint hunters too,
and
right? They'll go for a
there's
couple
200.
certain
You said
things.
mythics. That's really not a lot.
It's a 10, no? Was it 200?
legendaries. 1 mythic, 200 legendaries. It's not many.
Yeah.
What's the next level above the 200, 1600 or something like that?
Yeah, I think it's epic, legendary, mythic, right?
Let me see.
Yes. Epic, legendary,
Need to-
mythic.
Need to-
That's from
Yeah, so Kobe, let's say you get whitelisted and you buy 10 packs. How many are you opening, if any?
Right off the bat, first day. Depends. I'd open some right away depending on how much are on the market. I'd probably try to go first to market on a lot of those cards. It's tough though. Like, would 8 sealed packs be better than selling everything right off the bat on the market, right? Depends on what gets pulled, right? There's a lot of variables. So seal packs, just like you were saying, Kay, they could fly or they could plummet, but I don't think they'll ever plummet, right? You have 3 NFTs for $50. We're spending way more than 50 for singular NFTs, for DC NFTs on the other side, right? So we might get FA Riddler on the blockchain, not necessarily as a 3D figure. We'll get some characters I think people are going to chase. So even without just the Mythics, I think it's going to be fun to open too, but it's tough. It's tough to actually gauge what the best play is, but you definitely make a few different plays here. Keep one sealed at least if you get all 10, just one just in case, but then you can add to that if you if that fits your strategy or whatever you think.
Yeah,
What do you
I
guys
think. Anybody?
Say that again.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's a lot of strategy, a lot of opportunity with these packs. I think I don't know for sure. I don't know if we can like sell packs unopened. I don't think have we verified that yet. If we can just sell packs like directly.
That's what I'm saying. Like when you bring up that marketplace, there was a section for cards, and then there's title right next to it, packs. So I'm thinking with that's not the store, that's the marketplace. So I'm thinking yes, we should be able to resell packs, and I believe in one of their AMAs they actually mentioned that. It sounded like that was further down in the roadmap, but I don't know. Maybe they got to it quicker.
Okay, it's interesting.
I think you'll be able to sell them right away. I think it'll be like, it'd be cool if we got blind boxes and they didn't open up yet for like VV. But I think you'll just get the pack and you can click it right in the app to get it opened up and stuff.
Little taste of the marketplace.
That's what it looks like.
So
yeah, now you have to capture that image really quickly. Like I said, you'll sit in the marketplace, it'll say not yet open, but if you refresh it for just a split second, those titles all pop up on the screen and then they go away. So I'm thinking that's what the backdrop is that.
Okay. So Kobe, you had made a kind of a post earlier about maybe like an hour ago, explaining your thoughts with the current situation. Do you remember what you wrote? You mind going over some of that?
Just thinking, just in general about all the new things that they're leading the charge with. But you got to give big credit to DC right now for both what they did with VV, right off the bat, first license that we had at least released and stuff like that, and now with HRO, first hybrid trading cards. So there's just so many different variables, so much different plays that can like happen in the next couple of years. We don't really know. We got to figure out what the market's going to do and how it's going to react. But there's just so many firsts in this first, bunch of different first DC characters jumping on the blockchain, first hybrid NFT trading cards. I wrote a few other things. I'm kind of blanking on them right now, but we could go on for a while about just the variables on why the opportunity could be huge, absolutely huge. And there's this other TCG that came out, a trading card game, right? TCG that came out in 2020 called MetaZoo. Some of you guys might have heard about it. But boxes of that went all the way up to 20 grand a box for like the Kickstarter version, basically the first edition box. They don't have Batman in there, you know what I mean? They don't have Superman. They don't have characters that have, massive movies and theme parks made after them and clothes, and there's fan bases that have spanned, over 50 years. But they did really well. And they're not the first hybrid trading cards. They're not packed with 14 products per pack, right? 7 NFTs, 7 physical cards. So each one pack has 14 different products for you.
Exactly.
There's just a whole ton that this has right now, that if we're using other trading cards as examples or maybe kind of benchmarks, HRO Hero stands out, right? They really stand out for a lot of different reasons. So if they follow different markets, it's gonna be exciting year. It's gonna be a very exciting year. And yeah, I was saying that I think these could be extremely quote unquote underpriced. Like the secondary market will make a lot of sales as well, but I think that $119 for a box right now, $5 a pack for 7 NFTs and 7 trading cards as well. I think that might be an absolute steal. Secondary market, would I be surprised if it's $3K a box? I actually wouldn't. I wouldn't be surprised one bit. I wouldn't be surprised one bit.
Anybody got some thoughts on that? Or to expand on that?
That'd be great. $3K a box. I mean, you can't argue with that price. That's for sure. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I think the idea of it is genius, and let's not think that they're the first ones to come up with the idea, but really it's Warner Brothers who's putting the idea out there and putting their foot out there, and taking the chance. And it will be, in my opinion, it will be the thing that opens the door to digital to physical, and even bringing, people who are not well versed in NFTs and just into a new space, and the research and just the marketability of it is phenomenal. And these are the biggest characters on the planet. To Kobe's point, these are the biggest characters, like, and not just superheroes, your villains also, so get ready, because I think it's going to be a massive explosion, and I think a lot of people could potentially miss out on something that could be astronomically insane within a sooner time period than a lot of people expect. So I'm a full believer, and I feel like I got a nice little spot for what I did get from pre-sale, so I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping all my pre-sale deliveries come on time, because I'm gonna be pretty happy. Like this time I was like, you know what? I've got the conviction, and I've got some capital as well, because I just got a nice bonus as well from work. So I was like, okay, there goes all my cash. It's like stacking up these boxes, taking advantage, like, whilst we have that early mover advantage. And people are going to find out about it, but we can already see, like, pretty much all of us in this room, we were all like, in the first 1,000 and something followers on Twitter, and now they're nearly at 5K, so they've nearly 5x from when we joined, which is crazy.
Right.
It's only going to go up. It's only going to grow exponentially from there once people see the value of the digitals and us. We haven't even received the cards yet. That's how early we are, and it's still growing so far. But once people start seeing them moving on IMX and thing, like, it's gonna explode, and then we're gonna be like, wow, we're so lucky we got into a period where we actually had a chance at getting the drops and a chance at buying the physicals in the stores. Now it's just like it's like VV, where you have no chance.
Exactly.
I think VV last year I think I was in the first 1,000 VV users, right? And then by end of March, there was, I think, 5,000 to 10,000. We have the official stats somewhere.
I was in the first 10,000 like mid-March, so I remember that.
Yeah, so it's almost like history is repeating itself, but with a different company right now.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Gail.
No, I was just gonna say that's a great point. Like I see a lot of correlations between early days of VV and HRO. That's a big reason why I got onto it so quick. Like I've said before, it took me and Kay and all of us basically a whole year for another NFT project to even catch our eye. Like we come across tens every day being on Twitter, but this one, it's like I actually took the time to do the research, and I see a lot of similarities, and I think we have an advantage coming from VV because we've seen how it can go. We know what to expect. We know how to handle it. Mm-hmm. So I think we are in a really good position because we recognize this opportunity very early, and we're here talking about it right now. Like, who else is doing it? This is going to be big, I think. So.
What was quite nice is people like Trevor, they joined in the hero spaces.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It definitely was, and he gave some good insight from how these companies might be thinking about marketing, in the NFT in the digital space. So I thought that was key when he was giving from that aspect, because we're all looking at it from people who are involved in the actual asset as opposed to people who are selling the asset. So remember, not only are we going to see people come into NFTs from that standpoint, but because I'm going to say when the boom happens, imagine all the other companies that are going to say, you know what? Yeah, this could be something that we could use at our advantage, and they might start putting their foot out there at a faster pace.
I will tell you this much. I was in a space last night, and one of the directors for the animated DC animated, he was in that space, and he was just there actually kind of learning about IMX, and they were educating him to Omi. They got a chance to introduce him to Vivi, and HRO I think was brought up in there as once, but not as much as Vivi. And it was a really great conversation. So there's some people showing up actually from these brands in the very spaces that we're putting on and hosting, in VV spaces as well as HRO. So, you know, they are getting curious. I think they're really starting to realize the importance of the spaces and talking to the fans and the people. And they are here, they're listening. And that's big. I think that's a big thing.
Yeah, I got
Yeah, sure.
I was just saying, when Trevor was on the spaces, even he, and he's got a good experience. Like, he was probably the most down to earth person from the VV team that I spoke to, because he was like super honest, like about the barriers that they had. Right, he was like super honest, and even he like came out and said, I really like certain things that Hero is doing, specifically the bringing NFTs to like mainstream stores. Like, it's a simple bridge for a normal person to go buy a card, pack of cards, which is something they do already, scan it, and they've got the NFT. Like, all of the crypto nonsense is like, shoved to the side. You don't need to know that stuff. You just need to download an app and scan the card. And the process of getting the card is super easy, super traditional. You just go to the store and buy the booster. So bringing that kind of concept to NFTs, like, that's a huge value proposition right there.
Mm-hmm. And another thing I think I love about it is how they're keeping everybody like super interested in it. Like, we're always waiting for the next thing, and it hasn't even we don't even have the cards yet, and it has everybody talking. Like, look, we're on a group stream right now with a bunch of individuals that are equally as excited for something that hasn't even fully released yet, and they're coming out with ways like, okay, how can I get on a whitelist? Now we gotta solve riddles in order to get on a whitelist. They're just keeping us engaged, and it's like we want more and more, and they're feeding us and they're delivering. It's almost like it's like super satisfying. Like, I feel like I'm okay with waiting right now because they're delivering in a way that you're okay with being patient and being hungry, and then just wanting to learn more and more every day. I wake up and I'm like, hey, what's the new hero news?
Right.
I don't know if it's just
It's real.
I do, right?
Yeah, man. I feel like a kid again. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like a kid again. Like, it's like I'm a grown kid. Like, when I get into something, I want it to be something that I can make money from as well as have fun with. And I found it here. I found it with DB2 way back when, but like I see this one is just like a new spark. Like, it's new, and it's already immutable or interoperable on Immutable X. There's already sales being made, and we can already cash out. So once we get these cards, we know that we're going to be able to do something with our money. We're going to be able to withdraw it. It's just really exciting, and yeah, man, it's a new concept too, right? Fairly new. So yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is the first time that an NFT has ever hit like a retail store, right? So this is a big thing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some discussion earlier today about whether or not these are going to be, I missed the discussion, I would hope you guys can bring it up, about whether or not you're thinking these are going to be online for Walmart versus a brick and mortar store. I believe there was a conversation about it, but I missed it. So what's the thoughts?
Mm-hmm.
You can find
you want to touch on it?
You can find
Legacy?
Pokemon and other trading cards on Walmart online, but most of the time they're not actually stocked by Walmart themselves. like Pokemon cards will have a Pokemon stalker, so they'll actually go in the store every 2 to 3 days. Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that, all the sport cards. So it's not actually stocked by Walmart itself; it's stocked by the suppliers. So they'll come and do it, you know, sometimes once a day, sometimes once every few days and stuff. There's people that circle them. And they go around, they kind of stock them, and then right when it hits the shelf, bam, it's all gets on the cart and it all gets taken away. So usually they don't even have time to input them online. Sometimes you get lucky if they like I found some good stuff online before, but that was before everyone was looking for Pokemon last year. So yeah, hopefully there's like a box or two that they find online, they just put them on. But for the most part, you're gonna have to just kind of get lucky. And Amazon, last lunch was saying it the other day in our first HRO, I saw it in the chat. She was saying that Animal Crossing cards sold out in 2 minutes on Amazon. So HROs or Hero is probably definitely not as well known as Animal Crossing, right? So we have that opportunity to be like, bam, let's jump on this before everyone else does. So maybe we'll get 5 minutes instead of 2 minutes. But yeah, Amazon's the best bet for online.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it will be. You'll be able to go access them inside the Walmarts because they specifically, like when I'm listening to the AMAs, I'm listening to the specifics, and he specifically said they're going to be in the brick and mortar stores. And I mean, I think a lot of that has to do with the marketability again of NFTs. So, you know, it's just that added aspect. And plus it's more friendly. You know what I'm saying? It's more friendly when you can see it in the store and just grab it and access it. And you know what I'm saying? And I think that's the aspect they want to hit as far as a customer base in the community. They want everyone to be able to take part in it. And you do still have online access. That's where you get Amazon from. So the Amazon will be there, but I do think they will try to target a lot of the stores so people can have access to these.
I got a little tip for you guys too, anyone that might be listening. Local card shops have access to the HRO cards. So some probably skip right over, like, I don't want to order this. Some are like, oh my god, that's what I wanted, let me order as many cases as they let me. So if you guys call up your local card shops or even walk in there, just be like, hey, you guys ordering the hero cards coming out in April? They might say no to you. They might say, oh, let me take a look right now. Like, oh, I have them here, but we haven't ordered any. You go, all right, well, you can give me a case, can you give me 2 cases? But your local card shops, some of them will have supply, and those are a lot of them have websites. They might have, I'm gonna start doing those searches to find the pre-orders for those websites. But the thing is, with local card shops, they don't go off MSRP. So you might see it at, you know, $250, $300 right off the bat. You might see it at $1,500 in a week. If they see their demand or the supply gets caught up like that, they'll raise it by $100. You know what I mean? It'll still, all the orders will fly in. They'll raise it by another $200-$300, gauge the interest. So you'll see Walmart have a product for $50 or $100 that your local card shop will sell for $400, and the MSRP on that is $119. So they go market, but they'll have the stock that way.
Okay.
So make those relationships.
And they'll be selling the individual packs then, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, they'll open boxes. They'll open boxes and let you like take a pack out and stuff. Yeah.
And that's like them being in those comic shops too as well is just that added ability for people to see those. Like, it's DC Comics. You see what I'm saying? It's DC Comics, it's DC fandom. So if we can see comic book collectors get their hands on these and see these in stores, like in their comic shops, that would be major.
Yeah. Some posters, you know, driving by, you see a Batman, a little QR code, might get some people's attention.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Sorry, you want to bring up the website again, Kay? Are you doing something?
Yeah. Do you want to give me a screen share? I'll just share for people who are maybe in UK/Europe. This is a place that they can go. Let me just share.
There you go. Oh, go ahead, Legacy. I just wanted to bring up the screen.
Cool, perfect. Yeah, so this is for people in the UK. But what I said was there are a lot of people in Europe that can't buy it, but a return flight from a lot of countries in Europe, it's about £20, which is like $26, which is pretty good. So you might as well spend the $26, fly to London for a day and go shopping. And so basically this is like a big game retailer in the UK. It's called Game. And if I just type in HRO, you can see it comes up and you can actually still order these. So I ordered free, and this is the thing, right? If I click pre-order, if I go to secure checkout, right, you can see quantity. I can put up to 3 and it updates, but if I put to 4, it says error. This is a very high demand item. We have a limit of 3 per order. So, and I didn't realize it was free in total, like just 3 of anything that's hero. So initially I bought 6. I bought 3 of these and 3 of the other ones in the same order, and my order got cancelled. But so far my order hasn't been cancelled because I bought 3 of the 8 packs. But even once you order, they seem to limit you by your like postcode and credit card. So what I could technically do is buy like more packs using different credit cards, so that it's technically a different card, and have them sent to inside the stores and then pick it up in person. So that's one way I can kind of get around this. But yeah, I'm just like, oh man, I've paid so much shipping charges already because I keep buying individually. Like I've made like at least like 15 separate orders by now. If I'd just done like one big bulk order, I could have probably saved enough to buy another box. But it is what it is. But yeah, they don't have the big mega booster, but what they do sell is they sell individual single packs, which £5 for one pack is the same as buying 24 packs for £120, which is the price of a mega booster box anyway. So if you buy 20 or 4, it's the same as buying a booster box for the same price in the UK. So this is another option. So this is what I'll probably do as well, is I'll buy as many of these single packs as I can inside the stores. So yeah, I'm going to be raiding the Game stores because Game's the only retailer I know of in the UK that will be stocking. Zavvi isn't really like a retail store. It's like an online kind of distributor. So I've tried from there. Luckily, they haven't got any limits on Zavvi. I've read some quite bad reviews because the courier they use is a bit infamous in the UK. They like destroy your packages and whatnot. So I'm hoping for the amount that I've ordered, it all arrives on time and all fine and everything. I'm hoping.
Crazy.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd pay $300 a box right now on eBay if I didn't. There we go. If I wasn't hoping for to find some in the market, in stores and stuff, but 300 might look like the biggest deal when we look back on it. It could also be, overvalued, but I think it's going to be the other way. I think we're going to look back on it and be like, oh man, I should have got some of those 300s.
Remember what remember when we had the Todds for 300?
Right. Right. When I first got on VV, Todd was like 350, and then Superman was like 250 or I think it was like 250 or 300. And I actually ended up, my first Batman on there was Becky Cloonan. I won it off of a auction, and I paid like 270, but I got a pretty sweet mint for it. And at that time I could have bought Todd. And I keep hearing everyone talk about, how they missed out on Todd. I could have bought him in the store for $80. I could have stacked them. So opportunities come and opportunities go. So, it is all just you're playing the game, but you're obviously going to weigh risk to reward. And I feel like the reward side of it could be bigger than what a lot of us expect.
I agree.
And two, it does specify on there where somehow we're unlocking the multiverse. So I don't know what that play is or what they're going to do with that, but I think certain cards, when you scan them in, you're going to unlock riddles, and you're going to unlock different phases to the multiverse that you're going to have to, and that's kind of the play they're doing with the Discord, bringing in the riddles and getting people to interact. And you're gonna have to collect certain cards to unlock certain riddles within the multiverse. That's an added play feature that you know, a lot of people might skip over when they say a lot of these cards are going to be not valuable. I think they thought past that. So, you know, it's a big game that we're about to be playing.
Everything is so well thought out. You could tell.
It really is. The whole system is very nice. The
Yeah.
colors, I like everything about it right now. The name, they picked a proper name. The Discord looks like it's well managed. Just very bullish.
Yeah,
Bullish.
So for everybody who's in the US right now, ToyWiz has stuff in stock. They actually just restocked the 7-card packs. There's 12 available at the price of $16.99. Anybody wants.
You said for US?
ToyWiz.
Oh, ToyWiz. Yeah,
How much are they, sorry?
Say it again.
How much are they? On ToyWiz?
$16.99 for 7 cards.
16. Okay, so
Yeah.
I bought the last 4. They were going for $14.99, so I bought the last 4. So they probably restocked and upped the price $2 because I know I bought the last 4.
Yeah, they have the 24 pack for $3.59 right now, and the 8 packs for $1.59.
Yeah, so $3.59. They're
Wow.
already basing their price. They probably sold out so quick. They're like $3.50. $3.59 might be. Well, if they still have stock, it's not too expensive. But
Yeah, they sitting there.
There's 5 left of the 24 packs.
But like you said, you know, that $3.59 could look like a steal come when these packs start. When we find out that they're super hard to get, they're gonna raise it to $500.
2 left of the 8 pack.
Yeah, I might be getting some of those after this.
And all right. Not financial advice. Anybody out there listening? Invest at your own risk. Yeah, we some risk takers, man. We see an opportunity here, and you know, we've seen what VV can do, and this isn't too far off. You know, they already have everything that we're waiting for on the VV platform. Cash out, interoperability. They got the major IP in DC. 80 years worth of characters and stories. I just watched the movie last night. You know, it was like the Flash got transported back into history and had to help with the war. You know, this DC one runs deep with their history. You know, they got characters for days. They got the multiverse just like Marvel does. You know, they got Owlman. There's so much history behind it. And
No, don't forget, Gail. They have a working search bar. I was able to find you.
That's
Oh my
huge.
God,
That's
yeah.
huge.
Don't forget the working search bar.
Yes.
I was able to type
Taking
the Gail.
shots.
Bam. All I had to
Trading
do
my
was
eggs down.
Trading is as easy as that. 1, 2, 3.
Oh
I've
yeah.
already traded.
Yeah.
Tell me your trading your story. Like, tell me your experience with trading stuff.
So I hit up Dancing and I asked her, because there's also daily rewards in the app. If you look, it'll say, like, for example, daily rewards. There's a couple things you can do. So open 5 packs, complete 1 market sale, complete 1 market purchase. There's daily login and complete 1 trade. So I messaged her and I'm like, let's see, you know, what happens when you do a trade. Like, maybe it'll give us points, whatever. So we sent the trade back and forth. I'll show you what the screen looked like. So this is what it looked like.
Yeah, that's the one.
And all the cards have point values. So you can see that, oh no, that's a different trade, I'm sorry. I did a couple trades. But here was the initial trade. So Dancing is on the top. She had the Wonder Woman, and then I had the Harley Quinn. And my card, I guess, was a higher point value than hers. It's showing 17 points, and hers was 14. So I feel like this red is kind of like warning you, like, are you sure you want to trade this card that has higher points for this card that's lower points? But I accepted the offer, and then it gave me the reward for completing the trade. And then it shows the actual card history on the back. So it shows when it was minted on the blockchain. It shows that Dancing Nidorina scanned it in, and then it shows that she traded it to me.
That's
That
nice.
is sweet.
That's
Yeah,
huge.
it's clean.
I think what's really cool, right, is a lot of us, like, we kind of disregard how much time, like, for example, a project like VV wastes on dealing with people who get scammed because they go out trying to do like off-app trades. If they had just had the in-app trading functionality already, like they could have saved themselves all that time dealing with these customer support requests from people, saying this guy scammed me, get my stuff back. But the fact that Hero doesn't have to deal with that from day one because they've got working trading in the app. They've got that kind of secondary market liquidity with, people doing peer-to-peer as well as interoperability on IMX. And they're going to have their own in-app marketplace as well, which coincides with the digital release, which is what Gavin said. So there's they can just focus on building features. They don't have to waste their time on nonsense, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So what else?
So when we first signed up in the Discord, they had us choose a role. What else besides, because we know that whoever selected the Batman role got the opportunity to have a special whitelist giveaway. And then we saw that today again with the early joiners tab. So what do we think could possibly come in the future from like choosing a role?
That's a good question.
You get a whitelist opportunity on the drop related to that character. That's what you get from what I know. I don't know if there's anything else.
But do you think that there could be things in the future? Like, let's just say, I don't know, let's say like there was teasers of maybe a Joker collection coming next. Do you think that maybe just the Joker would have an opportunity to buy just those packs? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think they'd limit it to the Jokers, but they'd probably give you guys like the whitelist giveaway kind of thing for that channel first.
Yeah.
But I could see holding NFTs having limited utility in terms of like, if you hold this mythic Joker, you can access this drop before everybody, like a pre-whitelist kind of drop.
Okay.
Something like that. I could be completely wrong though at the same time.
I mean, anything is possible. That's why I'm asking what you guys think. Like, what do you think is going to come out of choosing the roles other than like whitelist opportunity? Because I feel like it's so thought out that there's got to be more to it.
I'm thinking in terms of like teaming up to fight against other other groups. So like if your group is in the Batman group, then you guys are competing against all the other characters or all the other roles, and you could possibly be given something like, a something physical or a digital drop, and your group would be eligible to compete for the digital drop or something in the future. So yeah, I think that's going to go, and I think it's going to coincide with people being in groups and being, separated to compete against each other for different rewards.
You know what would be really cool, right? Is like, so what Pokemon Go does is they separate you into 3 different teams, right? The Mystic, blue, and then the red, and then the blue, and then the yellow one. If they did something like that with Hero on the leaderboard, right, where you select like, your role or whatever in the app, and then the total points of everyone within that role get tallied up. And so you're kind of versing each other based off of your role. And then let's say the winning role, they get, their choice of digital drop. Whereas, if someone else wins, they get their choice. That's kind of like what Pokemon Go does with like, what Pokemon they're going to have for like their special events released as like a shiny, for example. So I think they could definitely do that because they've got a lot of the infrastructure there already to do something like that. Yeah,
that's immediately what I thought of when they said choose your role. When they said choose wisely, I thought of Mystic and Team Mystic and all that jazz.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean they're doing it right. They're making things fun and interesting. They're keeping us engaged. We're making live streams like this to talk about it. It's really exciting.
Yeah, I'm Team Valor anyway on Pokemon Go. The red one.
Valor
instinct for me, bro.
Mystic over here, Team Mystic, day one. Hey.
We spread apart.
I was actually considering going to Spain in May for the Pokemon Go Safari event because I haven't been to a real life one yet. Because they had one in Liverpool in the UK, but that was the exact same period when they unleashed all the COVID lockdowns. So it was like two years ago, and I was like, oh man, I could have gone to that one. But then they made it fully remote for everyone anyway. So I was like, okay, it doesn't really matter now. But I would like
crazy. Go ahead, Kay.
Oh yeah, I was just saying, I would like to go to a physical one though. But yeah, carry on.
I was gonna say I went to the very first. I have the badge too. I went to the very first Pokemon Go beat up. I was in Gale City in
nice.
Chicago, so I went to the Windy
Yeah, they did it
City
in
for the
Chicago.
very
Yeah.
first one, and that was when they introduced the legendary raids and all of the stuff like that. But
Yeah.
the live event, like, and that's what I think. I think because it's a trading card aspect, they're going to add in those live events. I think they're
Yeah.
going to have tournaments. I think they're going to have, you know what I'm saying, those different type of aspects, because you're competing. At the end of the day, you're competing. So you're going to want ways for your people who are involved in the project to meet up and to, you know what I'm saying, to have conventions where you can trade and where you can, because everybody's wondering about the physicals. How do we know that at the end of this year during a Comic-Con you won't be able to go and actually trade your physical with someone, as opposed to having to worry about shipping it or sending it? That's a neat aspect, and that's going to draw a lot of attention if something like that comes in.
Yeah, I mean,
100%.
just on that esports thing, what I'll do is I can just show you guys, like, this is the company they're partnered with, ESL. So they do esports, globally. And, like, straight away you can see the Dota, which is huge. So they got Dota, ESL. I haven't actually looked at this. Counter-Strike, obviously. They do Call of Duty, all that stuff. So they partnered with, like, this is cool, Immutable X ESL. Partners with Immutable X. Oh, okay. So this is the Counter-Strike thing that they did 5 months ago. Yeah, so they've got the platform to do, like, proper global esports tournaments and things. So, I think it is going to come.
Yeah, it seems like everything is. It almost seems like a dream the way things are falling into line. Like you said, with the IMX, and VV jumps on Immutable, and GameStop partners with IMX, and that might have changed up, but all of these different places are migrating to the same place, and it's not by coincidence. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's gonna have a piece of the new space. So we are. When people still say we're early, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I feel blessed.
Go ahead, Steph. You had something?
Same.
Yeah, I feel like I'm sleeping on the Immutable token. Like, I know it's only $2 right now. It was like $1 recently. I feel like I need to get at least like 100 Immutable and just sit on it, because everybody is heading to Immutable, like you just said, and there's gonna be so many transactions, and it's gonna be crazy. I don't know. Like, it could be like the next Ethereum type deal. Like, it could explode one day just out over nowhere. I don't know what else they got going on, but
their team is really smart. If you ever hear them in interviews and stuff, just like, oh, okay, they know exactly what they're talking about.
Yeah.
So if you look in the app now, I'm looking, it says register for the drop. Then there's a button under that says content distribution. If you click it, it actually shows breakdown. I don't know if it showed that before, but it shows the common at 45.29%, the uncommon at 33.96%, the superior at 15.09%, the epic at 5.03%, and the legendary at 0.63%.
Wow.
That's on the app.
Wow.
Yeah, that's on the app right now.
You able to pull that up, Kay, with the on the screen?
Yeah.
Web-
Let me
Web browser.
Yeah, let me go into your web browser one second.
Yeah, because they changed the app on me. Like, I noticed my profile screen was different when I woke up. I think I got some feedback somewhere, but
if you don't see that, K, I'll DM it to you and maybe pull it up on the screen.
Logging in.
Oops, hold up. Okay, good.
So if you think about that, in all actuality, the legendaries just got even more of a boost in value, because you only have a 5% chance of pulling a legendary, or 6%, whichever that was. It's going to be very small. So that's going to be huge, because that's what I'm saying. Everybody might as well put the mythic out of your reach. Like, you might as well not even worry about it. If you get it, you're on top of the planet. But it's out of your reach, because it's a 0% chance. One person's going to be lucky enough to get it. but it's gonna be the mythics and the, you know what I'm saying, the epics
Legendary.
of those. Yeah, the legendary. You're right. Thank you. The legendary and the epics that are really gonna hold some major weight with that digital drop.
This is so fun. I like a lot of us have said that we went to sleep dreaming about these cards, like opening packs. Like that's how excited we are. That's
Can I
cool.
just say, like, the pack for the Batman looks so cool.
Yeah,
Like,
it
For
does.
real.
Hey,
that looks so cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So
where
it's like
are you seeing the percentages on the web platform? Is it?
It's if I just go into the app, I don't know. I'm not on the web platform. I'm on the app.
Okay.
I'm just clicking
Somewhere in home, maybe.
the first one on the top here. So click here. Then go to content distribution. I actually DM'd it to you, so if you want to open up your Twitter DMs and if you could just pull
Oh,
up
okay.
share.
Yeah. Let me see.
yeah, under content distribution. Yeah,
Yeah.
content distribution. Yep.
Like I say, I don't think those mythics might be as hard to get. I mean, I think they're going to be hard to get, but maybe not. I question how hard they're going to be to get because there's 10 of them on the board right now. There's 10 of them, right? And how many cards really got out to these people? Scabby said he got like 2 or 3 boxes, right? And then a couple other people out there, maybe they got a box or a case, but a lot of them were just getting the packs. So, my question is for there to be 10 mythics already on the board, how many boxes were cracked? How many cases were cracked to get those 10? Because it can't be too many.
I know the workers at the event got at least 3 boxes each. And then I know like the founders and stuff, they obviously have some, and they gave some people got some early. So yeah, I don't think too many, but I don't know, maybe Scabby might know.
Yeah, Scabby said he got 3, and he said he got his from somebody else that worked there. So
Yeah.
I'm still a firm believer that Mythic is going to be, you know what I'm saying, a rare card to pull. It may not seem like it is, but there's only 3,000 total physical copies of a mythical card. So I think that's out of 6,000 cards, you're looking at a hard pull.
Yeah, but remember, it's not just rare cards; it's the low mints too.
Yeah.
Like he said, he pulled out of 3 boxes. I think he said he pulled. Gail, was it 20? Did he say 20-ish low numbers? His lowest was 58.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, lowest was in the 50s, right?
So that's a decent amount.
And the lower mints too, like the fact that they added that in was perfect because that's going to be huge. Like pulling a 1 through 10 of a card, that's going to be astronomically insane. You know what I'm saying? Like that's going to be highly sought after for someone who wants to actually collect the card or have that for their score on the leaderboard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Because like only if you guys don't know, there's a leaderboard and only one card per only one unique card counts towards that leaderboard. So that means you're gonna want the lowest mint number card that you could possibly get, so you can give yourself the best chance of climbing the ranks of that leaderboard, because you're gonna get prizes every week or something. However they decide to do it, we're gonna get prizes like signed cards, 1-of-1 cards, unique, stuff like that, and it's gonna drive a lot of action in the app.
So Scabby, he didn't finish the full set, did he?
Yeah.
He said everything but Mythic.
Yep.
He said everything but Mythic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because common
Everything
uncommon
gets
is like if I open a booster box of Pokemon, like a full booster box, 36 packs of like a lot of sets, I'm going to complete 90% of the set, but not all like the secret rares and things like that. So common uncommons are exactly that, common uncommon, but we don't have that many. If you actually look at all the numbers and stuff, depends on like the demand that we actually gauge, or we actually get. But yeah, mythics are going to be extremely hard to get, or it should be, right? Based on the numbers, should be like, how many booster boxes are you going to need to open to potentially get 1 mythic? It's not guaranteed per box, obviously. It's not guaranteed per case. That's 24 boxes. So how many people are gonna get the Mythics?
Yeah.
And I mean,
can't say
Scabby did 3 boxes and didn't get one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't,
I mean,
like,
you've broken around about, I think, something close to 10 boxes for one Mythic.
Is it 10? Because there's what? How many boxes are we working with? Like, I think it was like, if we broke them down in 24 packs, it'd be like 6,000 boxes or something like that. I have the numbers written down somewhere, but 1,000 Mythics divided by about 6,000 boxes. Is that 1 in 6 boxes? That doesn't make sense though. It's got to be more than 6,000. The numbers I wrote are 1,000 divided by 6,000.
So Shadow NFT, thank you for the super chat. Says
I'm not too sure.
they have been working on this for 3 years. There's a lot more to this. In their roadmap, it says some one-of-one cards will go for auction and will have unique utility. What do we think the card will do, guys?
Ooh.
Hey, that was a good point. I forgot about that. That is in their roadmap. They are going to have cards that come out for auction specific purchase only.
Yeah.
That is massive.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what's cool, right? Is they worked on this for 3 years, because there are some people who have this misconception that Hero was designed to be a cash grab, right? But if they started working on this 3 years ago, this was before NFTs even kicked off. So they clearly had the same idea that David and Dan had for Vivi, that you can have collectibles on a blockchain. And no way, how could that be a cash grab if they've come up with this idea and they've been working on it for like a year and a half straight before this concept has even kicked off? Like, to invest 1.5 years of your life into something that no one even knows of, like the concept isn't even like commercialized yet. Like, you got to have some serious conviction. Like, you got to believe in it. So, you know, if they had come out and just randomly rushed it together in the past 6 months, I'd be like, all right, you got a point. But they had been working on this before NFTs had even like any volume at all. Like, so, you know, I think that's an important point.
They're not selling us like silly cats too, right? We're still buying Batmans and things that people are actually fans of.
Right.
And they could have charged more. They really could have.
You guys don't like silly cats?
Oh no, I like cats.
I like cats. He's
Gotta see the
got
cat right here.
Where's
Say
the
that
Kobe
again?
cat? He's got Kobe cat.
I got my
Oh,
Kobe cat. He's
okay.
right here right now.
I got Gale cat
Kobe cat.
at my feet.
Where's a Gale cat?
Right here at my feet. I will pick him up, but he looks comfortable.
Yeah, I'll get mine really quick.
So I got a quick little game. Not a game, but I'm gonna throw this up right here, and we each got to come up with this. So this is the card that Kobe gifted me, and it's so memeable. I love it. So I use it any chance I get. So basically, just come up with that face you make or my reaction when. I'll start though. So the face you make when Hero announces that the card delivery is delayed until August.
Oh my god.
And that's the face you make when that's the face I make when I find out I haven't been whitelisted for the drop.
Yeah, facts.
The face you make when you open as many boxes as K, still don't pull a mythic.
Right. Kobe Legacy, I got one.
I disconnected for a second.
Let me see.
The face you make when you realize it's too late for season 1.
Yes, there you go.
Mm.
The face you make when you find out the VV bots discover Hero.
Okay, I'm curious. Out of all the boxes you ordered, as of right now, because I feel like your mind might change daily. It could. How many are you planning on opening?
I'm gonna FOMO in and open them all. That's what's gonna happen. I mean, I want to leave a third of them closed, but what's actually gonna happen is I'm gonna FOMO in and open all of them.
I feel like that might happen to me.
My face is too white.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be so. I think this is gonna be so much fun. I mean, yeah, we all want to make a profit. Like we all want to flip a profit and be able to benefit off of it. But it's. I think they have a lot planned as far as keeping us involved as with the DC aspect of it because we haven't seen DC. Like where the has DC been at? And that's the face I would say with that card. Like where the hell is DC? You know what I'm saying? That would be the meme right there. But I think they're gonna make a big splash with these cards.
They said so. Someone just mentioned the thing about 3D on their white paper. They actually said in their AMA that that one there, that it's on their roadmap. They're looking to do 3D digital collectibles.
Yes.
I was like, ooh. So what if it's like in the Yu-Gi-Oh, right, where the 3D character comes out of the card? That would be so cool.
That
like
would be awesome.
Or if they do they could so easily do an AR app where you place the card down and you basically have the app, and then the character appears from the card. Like I could build that. Like
Yeah.
Like
that would
you,
be cool.
like Yu-Gi-Oh, you place it down and the
I
card
can for
comes up.
sure see them doing that. You know why? Because right now Disney has something like that with their annual pass holder magnets. If you hold your phone over the magnet, the image that's on the magnet all of a sudden just comes to life.
Yeah,
So I could see
Wow.
that happening.
they got to do that with Hero. That would be cool. Like I think that's a very cool concept they could use.
Mm.
Yeah, we did hear them say something about it being animated too, so it's a possibility.
Hmm.
Or if you get two cards where the characters are kind of like they kind of know each other, and you bring them together, the two characters interact. Like that would be cool. I think they can definitely do that as well. That's not too difficult.
Sure. Or like imagine having like, I don't know, fight scenes where you
Battle
scan the
scenes would be
QR
nice.
code and all of
Yeah.
a sudden like you see a fight scene. Like oh my
Check
God.
this though. So the card categories they have like places, they have items, they have characters. So let's say you get what's Wonder Woman's island, Themyscira.
Oh,
So you get
Themyscira.
the Themyscira card, you get the lasso item, and then you get Wonder Woman. Put them together, and then like something happens.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that would be cool.
Or
Yeah,
Batman
love
with the
it.
Batmobile.
In Gotham,
Yeah.
get the Gotham card.
You might be able to burn certain cards to upgrade other cards.
Yeah.
Can see all that. Well, Legacy says something there that I want to touch on. They're not making this for us to make a ton of money. They're creating a product that we're speculating on that could
Exactly.
have, lucrative benefits to it. But what I loved about VB is, it's not especially early, right? Wasn't selling you a dream. I remember like 2 months ago in the live chats, I was like, oh, guys, we now have 100 future millionaires in every live chat. It's kind of getting scary, you know what I mean? Where we stopped selling the collectibles and we started selling the dream a little bit, right? Hero, they're building a platform where even if these made nothing, which if they were $5 packs from now till forever, right? People would still open them because of the experience, right? So
Exactly.
at one point I opened a pack, it was worth it every time. Like if I open this pack, I'm not gonna open it right now, but if I open a pack of Pokemon cards, at one point it was worth it every single time. And then I found out the values of cards tens of years later, right?
Right.
Took away a little bit from it, but before every pack was worth it. If I opened 10 packs to be worth it, if I opened 5 packs to be worth it. Now I open a pack and I'm like, got $2 from that, So I like take in the what's it called, but I still have fun opening it, still have fun sharing the experience and stuff like that. So if Hero makes a product with long-standing fan bases and something that you enjoy, you don't need to open it. It's not a little. It is a little. A blind box kind of has that lottery to it, right? But the aspect of enjoying the cards and the art and all that stuff and the experience and team building, community building, trading, goals, leaderboards, all that kind of stuff. Scanning the card yourself, getting the numbers, the mints, all that stuff, matching, completing sets. They're creating a really good product that we are obviously speculating on. We probably wouldn't be 10 years from now if there was a bunch of different trading cards and NFTs and stuff, but they're the first. So we have historical significance on top of a really good looking app, really good looking cards, and what looks like a really nice experience that they're building in and putting together. And we don't even know half the stuff, 99% of the stuff that they're going to be doing. So and we're already excited.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, like when you think about it, right, is these are like you're getting the experience of like opening the physicals, collecting the physicals. But it's only like, you know, in the US, it's only $5, right? Like you're paying $5 for 7 NFTs, the experience of like opening it, of having the physicals right in front of you, and then you got these interoperable NFTs on IMX which you can flip, and you have a chance of getting something really, really rare. Like you could get a mythic in that one pack for $5, right? Like, you know, I spend more than that on VV transaction fees. So, you know, like,
Another thing that I think is dope
not
is another thing I think is dope is they had said they were also in talks of creating a safe space so that if you were to buy just the digital, you can get the physical. So if I think about that, I think a way that they, you know, could possibly do it is if you're into sneakers and you buy sneakers off like a Goat app in the US called Goat, you send the sneakers to a third party, like a escrow almost, and they, you know, make sure everything is good with it, and then they'll send it to the party who bought it. So I feel like they could implement something like that, so where we can get the physicals to match digitals if we were to buy it.
Goat's one big escrow. I love it.
Yeah.
And to Kobe's point, when they asked, so Miguel is the guy who created this. He's the mastermind behind the plan, Miguel. And he stated when they asked him in the AMA, like, how will you feel, or how will you know when you've hit success? And he said, you know, verbatim, he said, for me, success is when I know that for, you know, my grandkids will be able to have this experience with HRO. So he's not just thinking of something that's going to be a 2-year play or a 3-year play. It is they are trying to create an experience that's going to go on for a long time. Something that's not just going to be, it's here now. Okay, we tried it. It's on to the next one. So that is key. What Kobe said.
You know when you said the mastermind behind it is Miguel, I thought you said the mastermind behind it is the Gale.
I heard that.
Yeah, bro.
Gale's behind it all. It was the Gale all along.
Bro, my heart skipped a beat. He was like, "We got the Gale on stage." I was like, "What? Where?"
Gale did a whole space without knowing his mic was on, just freestyling.
With the mastermind laugh in the back. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Yes, sir. Hilarious.
Yeah, I think it's exciting. This is like this for me. This is because, like I said, I've been waiting on DC. So for me, I don't care what anybody else thinks. Collecting is about what you like. I like DC. I'm in it for DC. Yeah, I want to make a buck, and I'm a firm believer I'll make a buck. But it's DC. Like that's where I want to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point. You said you don't care what nobody else thinks. Like, I know a lot of us have come over from the BB side, and you know, people, you know, they have their different perspectives. I think it's all just internal. Like, however you see the world, that's what you're gonna see everybody else as. So if you see somebody else jumping ship, or if you see somebody else diversifying, some people see it as jumping ship, some people see it as betrayal, some people see it as diversification. But at the end of the day, you really got to do what's right for you. And you know, like the people who made history, they often went against the grain. You know, you got 100 people saying go this way, and then you know the person who makes history is going the opposite way. So, you know, this is just, you know, another opportunity in my eyes. It makes sense to me, so I do it. Like, if it makes sense to me, I don't see why not.
Agreed.
Yeah, I love VV. I think VV is a different beat. So if anybody's giving you trouble, giving you slack or whatever, just be like, you know, you like what you like. But a lot of people, I'm finding out, have to be ignored, especially on Twitter. So just let them keep it moving, and then go to the next post to hate on a little bit or do whatever. But you're doing good, bro.
I think it just comes from a place of insecurity. It's like they don't want people who go off and enjoy other things. They want them to continue funneling into the one thing that they've thrown all their life savings into, to kind of bolster it and keep it afloat. And it's like, you shouldn't have done that in the first place. Like I've found so many people who have thrown all of their life savings on VV, and it's like, have you not heard of the saying, only invest what you're willing to lose? You've invested what you can't lose. Why would you do that? Like, you know, Vivi could go to the moon, but it can also go to zero any day. Like,
It
you never
can.
know.
It can.
See, I invested what I was willing to lose, and now I'm not willing to lose what's in there, what it grew to. But so it's a little bit tough. So hopefully we get MTL or we can cash out some stuff soon, because I got a ton in there now, and I didn't start with that.
Yeah. And
My
that's why
perspective.
Oh,
Go ahead, Gail.
Lexi.
No, you own it, Gail.
No.
This
go
your
ahead,
house,
Lexi.
man. This your house, man.
I ain't saying nothing.
La 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 la. No, go ahead, Gail.
No, okay. I was gonna say that's why people are so tight, all right? Like they're hinging off every tweet, they're hinging off every AMA video because they have more than they are willing to lose. Like you got if you only put as much as you're willing to lose, you're chilling. Like you don't care. You're like you can walk away for a year and not care what happens within that year. But if you're over leveraged or over invested, then you're gonna care too much, and that's when investing isn't fun. Is when you care too much. That's all I had to say.
I mean, like, you know, like on Vivi, I'm just having fun. Like, I'm buying ducks for days. Like, you know, I don't care. I'll sell my Marvel number ones, like, which I am going to do next, to buy more ducks. So, you know, for me, it's fun. I just want to have like loads of ducks.
Which is also a legacy.
I was gonna say, like, I think people, everything is perception. Like, from my perception, as long as Hero does well and it does what it's supposed to do, which is connect people who are only into physical and bring them into digital, you got to understand, if they achieve that, which I think they will, it does nothing other than bring people that much closer to Vivi. It does nothing other than that. Vivi has Disney, they have Marvel, they have the biggest brands that we've got, comic books. Everything is on Vivi. I'm so bullish on Vivi, it's scary. And I know my family is tired of listening to me talk about fucking Vivi. You know what I'm saying? So I know they're tired of it. And so Hero is another outlet. You know, it's something that we can get into. It's something that we can enjoy. But realize, if they actually make that happen and bring more people into the digital, we freaking win. Like that's a major win for Vivi. That is major, because then people will start to say, okay, now I can see the digital aspect. Okay, now I can see why people want to collect digitally. And because Vivi is on the sideline, you know, implementing their systems and implementing, by the time those people get here and they have the leaderboard on Hero, if you can put that away for a little while, just let your Vivi stuff sit there and, you know, keep accumulating. Once those people come in and Vivi has all of their aspects, you know, put out, and they have their MCP and everything like that, it's just going to make them even more bullish on it and want to come in. So WAGME is real. We all have a place to win. Yeah, we're all going to win.
Well said, my friend. Well said.
That's what I keep saying. I know we're all gonna win. We're all early.
I have 33 ducks now.
Jeez.
33,
Good golly.
So,
K with the giveaway.
I'm actually doing a duck giveaway with I Help Society.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah, check it out on Twitter.
Do you have a whitelist?
You just have to answer 2 questions, and they're 2 really easy questions. I basically gave you the answer of one of them just now.
Oh, okay.
It's on Twitter. You should be able to find it. It's on I Help Societies and my page.
It's probably, how many ducks does he have? That's so smart.
I'm a third of the way there. My goal is 100. I've got 33 right now.
Yes, sir.
Well, as far as you and Prez, man, I'm glad I'm not in the UK, because you guys' leaderboard is going to be so twisted up with as many cards as you guys have. So I'm glad I can be in my region. You know what I'm saying? I think the region.
I'm going to pull out a wheelbarrow on the day they come out. I'm going to go store the wheelbarrow.
Literally.
You gotta tip the delivery man with a card or a pack.
Here's a pack.
You're like, what is this?
And then he gets a mythic, and I'm like, can I have it back?
You gonna quit his job, man. Get a mythic. Sub 10 mythic. You got number 5 mythic, Batman.
Oh man, if he has a sub 10 mythic, I'd be like, ooh, that was the wrong pack.
I wonder what the lowest mint card pulled so far is. Like Scabby pulled a 58. That's pretty low. I wonder if
Yeah,
there's
it's
anything
low.
than that out there yet.
I wonder if the creators have like a master set each or something.
Yeah, I was wondering that too because they're all on the leaderboard.
They
You know
are,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? So yeah,
Wonder
Scabby-
if they're scanned.
Scabby was saying that they were like inboxing him, asking him questions like, "How did you get to the top?" You know, like we're on the team, I think, or something like that. He just got real lucky with a few boxes, man. That's crazy.
yeah. I'm thinking, what's the look on your boss's face when you tell them you quit because of Hero? You know what I'm saying? What's the look on their face then, or NFTs in particular? I think we're lucky to be in the space, and you know, it's growing exponentially fast. So remember, if you find certain projects, everybody's going to have their own avenue, but there's going to be certain projects we all have a chance to be first in, and you know, set your place.
Oh damn it! I didn't win that giveaway. They just announced one.
Who won it? Who won
1,
it?
2, 3, 4,
There's-
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 15 people won that one. I didn't get it.
Do you see any familiar names?
Pika Girl, Dutch Brat, Luke Star, Alderatum, Dave, Pickle Rick, Precious Penguin, Lewis Copernicus,
Yeah,
Bunga, Liquid Emoji, Monkey Gold, Nikon, M9X, Muck Jam, and Dow Magnus. Yeah, I don't really recognize many of these. I was hoping I'll get on that list. That was for the early joiner one.
yeah.
16 there.
It's a good time for that meme, Gail. It's a
Oh,
good
yeah.
time for that meme. That's how I feel
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
Let's go. Oh, snap. Hey, shout out to the real Randy Chavez.
Yeah, what's up, Randy?
Appreciate you, Randy.
What's up, Randy?
Don't worry, Biscuits. We gonna get on there, man. We still got chances. We gonna get on there. Don't worry
Oh,
about
they've
it.
already announced the collects whitelisting as well, haven't they? For the
Yeah, they
EP.
did.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't get that either. Damn it.
Let's see.
They're giving out quite a few opportunities. I didn't think there would be this many. They're giving out quite a few chances.
Yeah.
Right.
This many opportunities for me to lose. I haven't lost this many times in a row. Not like anything. Just keep losing. Like fail.
That face
Where do
make
you
with-
see?
Oh, I do. Oh no, I was gonna say that face you make when all your friends get whitelisted except for you.
That's literally
It's
me.
real.
So they're doing 1,000 whitelists, right? Like up to 1,000, or
Is it?
We don't know. I haven't heard any specific number.
because I saw 10,700 packs, digital packs, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Mm.
So, assuming each one is 10 packs each, we'd have exactly 1,070. But
Yeah.
I don't think, like, we had one person in the chat today say they were they had the whitelist spot, but they wouldn't take all 10. Do you guys think they re-choose, more whitelist spots, or those all go for like public sale, first come first serve, kind of like a BB drop?
Well, they're gonna have a queue if you didn't know already. Like anybody who doesn't make the whitelist, we can all join the queue, and whoever wins that lottery will get a chance to buy. And I think they will sell out. I don't think there will be any left after that. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm hoping, because I don't think I'll get that whitelist for some reason. But
I know,
Yeah.
I
right?
think whatever doesn't get sold from the whitelist, like if somebody only buys 2 out of 10, I think it'll go back into the whatever people are waiting in the queue for, into circulation.
Yeah, shout out to the people who won the Colex. I see some familiar names from the spaces that we're in that actually hit the whitelist on the Colex. So shout out to you.
Shout out to everybody in the stream too. If you haven't already, feel free to like the stream if you're enjoying the stream, and feel free to subscribe for more streams like this.
Yeah, they should be announcing the time of the drop soon, right? I need to know the time of it.
What
Oh,
drop?
yeah.
You mean Whitelist?
The digital one.
Oh, we don't have a time yet.
I don't think we know the time of it yet. No.
Hope it's
We
not
should be getting a tweet real soon.
man.
We gotta watch Steph open her packs when you get those.
Oh yeah.
You gotta do a
Do a
stream.
live stream for it.
I'll do a special
Yeah,
stream
for
just for
sure.
Steph or Kay, whoever wants to do it.
There was someone in Spaces that is often in there with us named Moxa. He got on the whitelist too.
I think it's in the email, Mar London. If you didn't do it already, I think it's too late. Oh, we got Sleeping Comics in the house. What up, Sleeping? Do I need hero cards? Does
Yes,
hero
you do.
Yep, you do.
I say you need to do the research. You got to jump down that rabbit hole. I think you'll be like, yep, all right, order a few boxes, but
Right.
definitely suggest the rabbit hole.
Yeah, I try. People ask me all the time, like, how many should I buy or what should I buy? I'm like, I can't tell you what to buy. I don't know what's right for you, but if you do your research, you'll know what you know.
Yeah.
Do your research. You know it to be true. Sort your feelings.
Hey, so Hero K, I'm gonna call you Hero K because that's what's on the stream.
Yeah.
How, like, what is your incentive to keep buying more boxes? Because you have you know what I'm saying, an astronomical amount of boxes from pre-sale. What makes you think maybe I should go get 5 or 10 more?
So there's a couple of things. One is I'm quite competitive, so I need to get that number 1 on the goal, at least number 10 in the top 10 of the global leaderboard for the chance at getting the 1 of 10 of the the super exclusive cards. Yeah, so I need to get that. Second thing is I always see things from a kind of sort of a what's the word, like not necessarily investment, but a way of building up wealth that I can distribute later on. So what I mean by that is I know later on down the line there are going to be more and more people who are going to jump on a platform, and we're going to get bots as well. So at that point, I'm going to expect not to get anything. So what I want to do is kind of like what I did in VV is I want to stack up as much of the stuff that I can get right now. And when it comes to the point where I can't get anything anymore, I can sell some of my earlier stuff and then buy on retail the stuff I can't get anymore. So I can kind of convert my earlier stuff into the newer stuff in that way. So that way I can just keep kind of growing my collection. So that's the other thing is I want to stack up as much as I can now to swap for stuff later down the line. The other one is obviously, to me, it is also like kind of an investment, but I treat it more as like a fun collecting thing primarily. So, the way I see it is 70 cents, like, you can't go any lower than that. So my one regret was always, why didn't I go harder into VV? So that's the other thing. So yeah, those are kind of like the main points is, I want to be able to swap my early stuff later on, which is why I want to stack hard. I want to kind of, obviously get the top 10 in the leaderboard. So I'm hunting those low mints. And obviously, there's also kind of technically an investment aspect, but I treat it more as a primarily fun collecting thing kind of thing first.
Hey, do y'all hear that? Like, it's like a...
Oh,
yeah, I thought that was the stream.
Okay, so I'll tell you what that is, right? Let me tell you. So
That's Darth Vader. That's Vader.
So basically, there's like I don't know if you can tell. There's like a bird right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see, yeah. So basically, that's a male button quail, and what it does is when it can't find a female, it starts making this crowing sound. So it goes. So
wow.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like right there, like it's sitting, and then the female's right underneath there, like chilling on top of some eggs.
Okay, maybe my animal instincts was acting up. I didn't know.
It really sounded like the stream.
Yeah,
Right.
Oh, now it's like right there. Oh, I think the light's right reflecting, so you can't really tell where. But it's like right there, like chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kay, I like that you said that about future drops because that's one of my plays too, low key. I'm not I like Batman, but I'm a bigger fan of someone else, and I know that's gonna have its own chapter. So I want to use some of these chapters to gear up for my chapter and for my character when he
I mean,
comes,
Superman.
so I can stack there. Yeah, yes, Superman. That's exactly who it is.
Yeah,
Soups.
I've been trolling Trevor too much about that. Superman and his detached legs.
He said, "K over there trying to hatch raptors."
So something I want to tap into while we have Kobe here on stream, because he is super experienced with cards. We mentioned before that there's going to be people who are interested in getting physicals if they were to purchase the digital. So if you were to list your digital and then sell it, you should keep your card in good condition. Kobe, how should we, if we want to do something like that, what's the best way to protect our cards?
So in terms of just like right out of the pack?
Yeah.
So right out of the pack, without a doubt, this method right here, like without a doubt. And it is for multiple different reasons. Am I frozen on your screen too?
Yeah, you frozen up. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Just
Let me
give
try
it a
to plug
second.
right into the computer.
That's it. Oh, there we go. Nice.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
There you go. Got you.
So without a doubt, I might have to plug right in so it's not.
There we go.
But just a penny sleeve, okay? So
all right.
I've linked all these if you guys want. But you just have to search penny sleeve on anywhere, Amazon or whatever. And then this all day over top loaders. You don't want to use top loaders.
Okay.
For multiple different reasons. But card savers, we talked about it a few times. If I drop a card, it's not going to fall out of it. I'll put that in here and drop it. Show you guys. But
yeah, I was gonna say, can you
it's
show us what
also-
it looks like inside?
Yeah, you can see it inside as well. Your corners are not going to get hit if I drop the card. You know what I mean? You bounce it all day. It's not going to fall out of the top either. So top loaders, that's the biggest problem. And they're not recommended and used to not even be accepted by grading companies. So you don't want to annoy the people grading your cards because they're going to put, potentially extra thousands on here or make you lose a couple thousand on it. So card savers over top loaders. Top loaders still fine for other things, but once you send your cards out to grade, it'll be all like this, and then I put them in something like this.
Oh.
So we got bam, and then I got these are actually Marvel cards from the 90s. We got a ton of them in here. There might be some Pokemon sacked in there too, but we got these are all from the 90s. They're all pretty mint.
Damn.
Yeah, that's fly.
And then the little tab here is, a little bit of extra nice points with people grading your cards. They can just slide it right out, and it might make their day a little bit easier. They might give you a little bit of a better grade because of it, right? So, card savers, little tab if you want to go the extra mile, and then I can just bam drop this. Don't have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
So we just search card saver.
Yeah, I have some linked on my Twitter. I pinned it of the brands that I use and like the cheapest ones that I found on Amazon. They're all plastic at the end of the day. So if you have like a supplier,
and you have all the cards in what, like a little storage container, and how many fit in there?
So you can put them in like one of these boxes here. You can also put them in tins and stuff. I'll show you one more of that. Like this guy here. Just a little tin.
Okay.
And if I show you guys what's in here,
yeah, you got
a whole lot of this red guy.
Oh my goodness. What was that?
A whole lot of the red guy.
Was it Bulbasaur?
Yeah, there's tons of him. Oh yeah.
He said Bulbasaur.
But these are top loaders, so these, if I flip them over, I'm probably gonna have to worry about them a little bit. But you can put them in card savers, and then they fit pretty perfectly in these tins. So drop them like that, and then you can put a little lid on them and stuff. I have tons of these, like in the thousands. So if anybody, I'll post some. I'll help you guys out if you're looking for them. There's also like any box will do really. You just want to put them in card savers and then put them in a box.
Kobe with the mad flex.
What you doing,
Yo,
Kay?
look, this is the mini raptor.
Oh,
Wow.
Is it gonna fly if you don't do that?
I think he's chilling right now. So this is the male one. So this is the one that keeps making that crowing sound. It's like because it's like trying to find a female one, but he's like pretty calm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hatched him from an egg I got on eBay.
FA pet from K.
Yeah, it is FA.
I feel like I need to go get my dog now.
I'm gonna show my cat so he can go crazy.
Hold on. Y'all about to see FA Bean on Gail's stream.
It's Animal Planet up in here. Let's go. Okay, we got sleeping to download the app. That's a start, man. That's a start.
Yay, yeah. Join the multiverse, sleeping.
One of
Join
us.
the
One
multiverse.
of us. Hey, I got you.
You
Legacy,
know what?
man.
Once Sleeping's got the app and he discovers the cards, like that's it, game over. He's gonna be going out buying all those 1938 Marvel, DC, whatever comics. He's gonna be like, he's gonna have the panels of all the Batman comics. Like, it's game over.
That's sleep in space when he discovers the app and what's in it.
What?
Sleeping's got collecting fundamentals down. So I think he's
Yeah.
gonna crush the space. It's gonna be easy for him to maneuver around here.
Facts.
We're gonna be watching a sleeping video. He's gonna be like, "Why I'm stacking Batmobile number 8 instead of Batmobile number 1?" We're gonna be like, "Okay, we gotta listen. We gotta find out. We have to hear this."
It's a big dog.
It sure is.
What's his
This is
name?
the Bean.
Who?
We get puppies in the chat, guys. What is this?
We got puppies, cats, birds.
What's his name?
Beans.
Oh, that's a big dog.
Beans.
Like from what's that show? Is it from that
Even
show?
Stevens.
Even Stevens? Is that from Even Stevens?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. See? Six period. Y'all don't know about that.
Throwback.
That influenza. Y'all know about that
Yeah,
influenza.
throwback.
Stop messing with me, y'all.
Gail, what are you gonna do, man, when you get a mainstream NFT of those three eyes on the glasses, man?
So
That's gonna be fly.
What you mean mainstream? You mean like worldwide NFT?
Yeah, like when you get a NFT on Vivi with the three eyes, the Gail.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm trying.
Earliner's whitelisting is up again. Let's go.
On Discord?
Good
Uh-oh.
luck. You
Yeah,
guys
they
keep
did
on
say
that.
2 or
Please give
3.
it to me. Please.
Yes, they did.
I need to be great.
Well.
You gotta go to Immutable
Just give
X, sleeping. Gotta go to Immutable X. Yep,
Sleeping. I probably wouldn't buy any yet. I would try to pre-order the physical cards because what it's going to be is booster packs that come with 7 cards, and you scan them and get the 7 NFTs that you see that are selling on IMX and stuff. So a booster box will give you 168 NFTs, as well as the physical counterparts. And one thing, I don't know if we talked about this today, guys. Let's say I pull the Batmobile, right? And let's say you guys pull the Batmobile too. Let's say everybody grades them, and we have a ton of 8s and 9s come back, and the Gale or somebody gets the first 10, right? So you'll have the first matching mint. So all the other 8s and 9s, and there's gonna be tons of them, unless they make just like the best quality cards of all time. They're all perfectly centered and that kind of stuff. But we'll have a time where it'll be a race to the 10s. It'll be a race to the 10, and then it's a race. With Pokemon, at least, it's a race to first to market. So the first Charizards from a new set, they'll go for around $1,000 in a 10, and then fast forward a month, it's like 500. Fast forward another month, they might settle at 300. First to market might actually go for way more. Sometimes you'll see cards that go for like 10K, right? 8K, 5K, which is a little bit nuts for what they settle at a few months later at maybe around like 600, 500 even. Special Delivery Pikachu, perfect example of that. It was a promo card, brand free, completely free. You have to spend $20 on the PokemonCenter.com. they send it to you for free. First one graded, boom, sold for over $5,000. Right now I can get it in a 10 for under a K. So there's just so many different plays that you can make. Matching the NFTs with the 10, just getting the first 10 on the market, getting matching serial numbers. So I graded this set of Batman and it's sequentially ordered on the grade itself. So when I pull up my card, right, it has that number right there. So if I had, I don't know I forget what my camera is. But yeah, anyways, there's a serial number right there. So if you get a set, you might be able to get them sequential order. And that might matter to some people, right? But man, there's a lot we can do. It's gonna be fun.
Can't wait, man. I'm so excited. So excited.
Yeah, I'm like fully out of funds to like get more. I'm just tempted, like
how? That's what I'm like. How?
I'm just thinking like I've got like some other crypto and like I've got like 2K in USDT like in a wallet as well. Like I wish they had enabled the purchasing of using crypto like off the bat. Then I would have been like, yo, I can buy some more boxes now.
I'm glad they didn't. I'm honestly glad they didn't, because I think a lot of people would have come in and jump in straight off of the crypto space and took everything from regular buyers. So I mean, the K's of the world would have took everybody's pocket. You know what I'm saying? So
the UK box is legit. No, they're not. Don't buy them. Just leave them.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to, like, remove these non-legit boxes from the market.
Hey, take the hit. Take the hit for somebody, you know. Hey.
Another thing, guys, I was thinking about. Another reason why I'm not buying off eBay right off the bat. They might just hold your money. You might send a bunch of orders right now and pre-orders from eBay. The seller might not want to sell it when it comes time to it. Unless it's really, go with sellers that have that like 10,000 plus sales, so they're not going to risk that score, because they might cancel on you. They're like, why would I? I'll cancel it and I'll sell it for $3,000. That's going to be your face when you see the canceled pre-order.
It's real too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's partly why I am leaving a little bit of cash to the side for the physical, like in-store purchase, just in case like, something goes wrong with the deliveries and I'm out of cash. And on the day when it lands in like physical stores and I just can't buy it physically, so I'm leaving a bit of capital aside just to pick it up in person.
Be like water, stay liquid.
Yeah, exactly. Stay liquid.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to pull Mythics out of smaller packs other than the big boxes. I think we will get a lot of big boxes that people pull those cards out of. But I think some of those single 2 and 4s and 6s or the 8 packs and stuff like that, I think a lot of people will have a potential of pulling Mythics out of there. So don't feel like you missed out because you didn't get pre-sale.
Right.
Yes, we were messing with you, Jerry.
Yeah. I mean, If it's on Game or Zavi, then it's legit. Those are the only legit ones I know. Game and Zavi.
Yeah. So with Pokemon new sets, right? Or a new set, or at least last year, probably not the same demand now. But last year, when a new set came out, let's say it was Friday. I remember a couple sets specifically. I drive around 7 a.m., 6:30 a.m. before stores were opening, right? I drive by the GameStops. We had even games still. There'd be lineups. And I remember never seeing those lineups a year before, but the Pokemon boom in 2020 was massive. And you couldn't get inventory. You had to drive around all town, and you would get maybe a box, maybe a couple 3-packs and stuff. I don't think we're going to have that kind of competition in terms of getting the stock, but we're going to have a few people that are that go around town, right? You'll have a few others, but I think we'll hopefully be able to get some just right off the bat from local card stores and the Walmarts and stuff. Definitely befriend your local card shops, guys. Go in there.
Yeah.
Bring your bulk, bring in some stuff, and try to get some pre-orders through them.
Yeah, I think low key we might see some people from the digital space in the physical space when we go to the store to get our packs, because Yeah, I think a lot of those people are the ones that are gonna be chasing packs. So we might see some VV people from the space and be like, "Hey, you look familiar. What are you doing here?"
Ooh, one more thing,
Yeah.
guys. Get this. Imagine all the people that pick up the cards not knowing they're NFTs, right? You know,
Right.
some single or some mom with her kids go through the store, they pick up a few boxes. The kid looks at the cards. One might have been a mythic. They don't scan it. Goes in a toy box for 20 years. And we all think a mythic is still in the pack somewhere. So we could see some of that stuff happening, unclaimed amazing cards or amazing pulls and stuff.
You think they're actually going to be packs left for little kids to have a chance of buying them, man? Like, you know, I can already see the girl like coming in with the wheelbarrow, like just throwing all the boxes into the wheelbarrow. Like none for the kids.
Well, at least now you have something to go get for your kids for Christmas. Just don't tell them about the NFT.
Yeah, like 7 gifts for yourself.
As the little kid is opening, what you should do is, as the little kid is opening the packs, right, just like casually pull out your phone and just like swipe the QR code.
There's gonna be some crazy stuff happening with that, eh? You gotta be careful, guys, when you're opening packs on stream. You might let someone scan something really expensive. With Pokemon packs, there's a QR code that comes with each pack. So people have built programs to scan YouTube, okay, where they scan live streams that have Pokemon card opening in it. They'll auto scan every single one of those QR codes and auto sell every single one of those QR codes. So it's they make bots that scan YouTube for that stuff.
Crazy.
So gotta be very careful when it comes to it. I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but it's one of those.
Rip at your own risk.
Yeah, it might be risky, eh?
Very risky.
For real.
Can you imagine somebody stealing your mythic like off the bat? Just
yeah, that would be sad.
Giveaway. For the biggest giveaway.
I guess after one pack, you kind of know which way the cards are facing, so you just have to always open your cards that way up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta practice.
You could see, Kay, have you watched any of the videos of people opening their packs on YouTube?
Yeah, I watched Blake's one. So that was quite good, yeah.
I think so. It kind of looks like the QR code, if I remember correctly, is at the part where you tear it in the back, and the image is on towards the front of the pack.
Yeah. So you kind of have to like. I think I might just use scissors and just go like snip, pull it out.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if they can implement this. Hello, Kay, you probably might know this. Can they do it where you have to scan it for 15 seconds before it's claimed or something crazy like that?
Yeah, they can. Yeah. I don't think they probably would, but they can.
I guess you just pause the video too.
Yeah.
Just pause for 24 seconds.
That's true. How much is it sleeping?
Where is sleeping from?
Right.
How much is the 24 pack on eBay sleeping?
I bet you it's about $4 or $5. I bet you it's $400.
Right.
Where are you from? Where's sleeping from?
If they deliver it.
Minnesota.
What's up, Dancing?
You know what's really funny, right? Like Dancing Nidorino. When you said dancing before, there's actually a character in the DC set one pack called Dancing, but it's like Dan, and then his surname is Singh. He's one of the civilian cards.
Funny.
So when he said dancing, I was thinking of like Dancing. Let me see if I can pull him up. Actually, Dancing.
We love dancing.
Dancing.
He's under the civilians.
You want to answer that real quick, Cody?
What's that?
On screen.
Oh, question for Kobe. No, don't wear gloves when you're opening these. So gloves, you'll never see pack breaking channels, ones that open tons of packs, ever use gloves. With gloves, you don't know how much pressure you're putting on it. Like right now, I have dexterity. I'm barely touching this, but you guys might see might look like I'm pressing on it, or I'm barely touching it. I feel like a little wind would probably drop it away. So gloves make you lose that dexterity that you might have, and you might actually do some damage to these. So wash your hands, open your cards, put them in sleeves, put them in card savers. Yeah, you'll see like high-end sport card openings where they'll wear gloves and stuff. It only makes sense for high-end sport openings because the case itself, you don't want fingerprints on it and things like that. We can still rub it off right after. But the cards themselves, just wash your hands, open them, sleeve them, and just be careful with them. But gloves are counterproductive.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good answer. I didn't know that.
Oh, the Batman line art card looks really cool. The sketch art one.
Where's it at?
The Batman. It's under Superior, and you go to pencils, and then you go to see. Or actually, I can just show it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, Sleeping, I would wait till they come to stores because only 1 million supply of the 6 million have actually hit for pre-sale. So I think you'll be able to get a bigger bang for your buck if you wait till they drop in Walmarts and Amazon. That is clean.
Yeah, this one's cool, and I think that's the one that's the corner of the kind of background for this video. So we got this one here. We've got the Gale.
Bro, that's iconic, man. I'm gonna make this one iconic. Watch. Every time y'all see the Flash, y'all gonna think of me.
This one's cool. Dark Side.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that fella in these DC movies. He is a massive. He is. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for that.
Okay, you could pull up some of the hollows, right, and show what they actually look like.
Yeah.
Show that for some people who've never seen it before.
So that's the hollow Wonder Woman, like the effect and everything.
Okay.
That is fly.
That's the Mythic Wonder Woman.
Sheesh.
And then we have this one's cool, Mythic Batman.
Yes.
So
that one is fire.
I mean, it just looks like lightning in the back. It is. Man, that is heat.
And then we've got the Joker.
Wow.
And he looks so sadistic too. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then legendaries we have. Oh, I really like the Superman one. The Superman one is cool.
Yes.
Appreciate you.
Hot one from that bunch is the Superman and the Joker. As you can see, why? Look at the artwork on this. That's insane.
And he has an attached leg.
Can we talk about lenticulars, or is it still too early?
Have we said that for anybody who doesn't know about the packs yet, you're guaranteed one hollow card in every pack?
Yeah,
that's
facts. Good point.
That's facts.
This is cool, Aquaman.
Yeah, that is neat.
Wow.
And that's what's so crazy. Like these look phenomenally good to me. They do. Imagine season 2 or season 3 or season 4. Like they're gonna have to outdo themselves with every season, and I think they will. So I think it'll only get better.
I agree.
Yeah, for sure. The epics are hollow as well, aren't they?
Yes.
Oh, Owlman.
Yeah, I like Owlman. He's a little sadistic, but not sadistic, but he just like,
wow,
very determined.
These are going to be quite valuable. The comic panels.
Yes.
Yes.
Sleepers.
FA Batman.
Big time sleeper.
I like that one. That's old school.
Yeah, this is literally FA Batman right here.
Literally.
I like how they go like, like back in the day, like this is what the weights used to look like. They were like 2 big balls attached to a barbell.
Yeah.
Proper old school.
Okay, can you pull up if you could find the Action Comic #1? I know that's a hot one that a lot of people
commons, I think. Here we go. There we go.
Yeah, just don't sell the comics, Sleeping. Just don't sell those secret rare comics. Everything else can go right into my wallet. Yeah, Action Comics. I think that's a sleeper, man. That's gonna be a good one. That Action Comics.
Yes, sir.
Especially if you have a low mint of it.
Wow.
Yeah, these
Or
are the
that
ones.
one
you
mint,
want.
Gil.
What's that?
I said, or that one special mint. I'm not gonna say it again.
Oh yeah,
This
yeah,
one's
yeah.
really good as well. 1940
Kay's about to say it.
Detective Comics Batman. This is
Mm.
Yeah.
I like the Flash one too. I like the Flash comic. First appearance of Flash. That's huge.
You think there'll be more than 70,000 of each comic or common?
No. There's only 51,500 of every comic card.
So
Every
Marvel
common
Comics.
card.
So it'll be a little bit less scarce than Marvel Comics #1.
Yeah, each card, yes.
I think that's a stack opportunity right there.
Hey, what does the Constantine look like? Somebody was referencing the Constantine. I still haven't yet to see that one.
That was down here somewhere. Here we go.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was gonna be in this. That's fly.
Yeah, Constantine. I
Yeah.
don't see too much of him.
I need color though. I need a color Constantine with his
They have
voodoo.
a color Constantine anywhere. I wonder.
Yeah, this is so fly, man. I love this. I love this whole concept.
Damn, can I pull up that Superman right there? That close up
Right
one.
here?
Yeah. Wow.
And if you look, that's not his symbol. If you look,
Yeah.
he's
What's
from
it?
a different. Yeah, he's from a different group, as you would call it, a different time. It's a different time.
Oh, right. Yes, it's kind of free. Yeah.
That's that multiverse you talk about with
Yeah,
Owlman
yes,
and
it
all that.
is. Yeah.
This is cool. The Justice League.
Wow.
They've got 2 lanterns though.
Let's go. I'm a Martian Manhunter. I want to see Martian Manhunter.
Oh yeah.
He said, "Oh, that's Ultraman." You for real or you trolling? I can't tell. I don't know.
That you looked like that.
You guys know the mythic and legendaries on the digital drop are animated, right? And I don't mean holographic. As mentioned on one of the last AMA, Shadow NFT. Thank you for the super chat.
Nice.
Oh wait, are they actually properly animated?
Did they confirm that? Because I did hear him talking about it. I didn't know if it was confirmed, but that would be so tight.
I think I saw that dancing.
Oh damn. Okay, I need to definitely go in.
Pedro, I would not risk it. If you plan on buying it, I would just have the money on the drop. I wouldn't risk it. But it sounded like they said you needed to have it preloaded when I heard them the first time.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
It's up to you though. I almost didn't want to pull this.
Yeah, that's tight. Teen Titans right there. Yeah.
Teen Titans are sleepers too, man. I love Titans.
I mean, it might be worth more than
probably.
More, some people it absolutely will.
I think it'll be worth more. Yeah, #1 Action Comics, mint #9. Yeah, that should be worth
more.
Guys, get this. So it says the time that you scanned it, right? And it says you guys let me know if I'm wrong about this. It tells you how many have been scanned before you. So if I scan Fire Energy, it'll be like 1,000 Fire Energies were scanned before.
Right.
Who's gonna sit there watching to see 1930, 1931, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36 scan? Or maybe I'm scanning 10 at a time to hopefully get that Action Comics 1938 scanned to match my 1938. So there's a whole different layer there with into the block. Like imagine you could scan your Todd and be the 100th Todd. You have a whole nother
that's a good point.
Level there, layer there.
Let me get to Realtor Aaron Baker's super chat. Thank you for that.
Okay, can you also? I'm sorry, Gil, go ahead.
That's right. Yeah, let me get to this real quick. On Thursday, let's say BB Rewind and Hero drop at the same time. You have one phone. What are you going for? I'm going for
Hero. If I get whitelisted, I'm going for Hero.
Yeah.
Actually, to be honest, I'll go for Hero anyway. I ain't getting that BB drop.
I don't get dropped anymore. if I had to choose between one pack and then the rewind, I would go with the rewind personally. But
Okay.
that's me assuming I'm gonna get tons more packs in the future, and I don't hit drops on VV. And
Man, I might go for the hero drop
Mhm.
because if I could potentially crack the code with the drop, you can pull that out, and I can put it right into VV, and
It's true.
somebody's gonna paper hand that rewind collection.
Good
So I don't know.
rewind
That's
might
good.
go for 700 and below. I'm thinking right off the bat, but yeah, you could pull a mythic that could be worth 10k plus.
Easily.
I mean, I can't wait. I'm getting whitelisted tonight. Say it with me, guys. I'm getting whitelisted
Let's
tonight.
go.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
you guys have all my luck. I want
Whitelist.
you guys to get whitelisted.
We in there.
But Kay, can you go to the leaderboard and click on like Scabby or one of the other people and click on their cards and see how many are in circulation
Okay.
already? Like how many have been scanned in?
Yeah. Let me have a look at that.
Y'all see that?
Yeah,
Little
you're right,
facts.
TH. It is the
Little
crime syndicate. That's what I couldn't think of it, but yeah. Let's go.
I don't know about that paint life, but maybe your high comments.
Hey, that's a collector's aspect, you know what I'm saying? That's something to do with the physical. So
That's true. I said maybe his high comments. I ain't doing that with no low mints.
Scabby's got 150 in. You know how hard to check on the web platform? So I don't think I've checked.
It should be. Is there any way to look at any leaderboards?
Oh yeah, leaderboard is here.
Okay,
And then,
so yeah,
is
so
it
click on
season, collection?
Scabby there, I think.
Can somebody confirm that on the screen?
It shouldn't be. It should just be 3 cards per pack, and then you have a chance. for one of
Okay,
those
he's
cards
not
to-
displaying in his showcase. Go back and go to the person who's second.
Oh,
Yeah,
artifact.
that person.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yep.
So if you click his Superman or whatever, any one of them, it'll show how many have been scanned already.
Yes, it will.
So you need to join the Discord, JO Crew 5. It's going down in the Discord. Once you join the official Discord, you will be helped. Like just ask and you'll see a whole bunch of giveaways. You just gotta click on an emoji and hope you win that lottery.
So Kay, try this. So remember his name and then go to the search function and search his profile and then look it up because
okay.
you might be able to touch it from the search function.
Yeah. Let me. There we go. Artifact.
That's more like it, Paint Life. I know you wasn't crazy.
Oh, it actually says HRO stuff there.
So let's see here. So I pulled this up just in case you wanted to see it. Where's it at? Hold up. Can we see that? In the bottom corner, you can see the circulating or no?
Oh, you can get all the badges as well on your profile. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's
Yes,
nice.
the badges are awesome.
Yeah, he's got the hybrid common badge, the
Man, they got everything, don't they?
multiverse, Joker one. That's cool.
It even shows you on the app what day you joined. Like in March 17th.
Yeah, and check out that aspect. So Scabby is 1 and he's number 2. They both have all of the cards up until you get to the mythics. But the point differential in the mints is what sets them apart on the leaderboard.
Yeah.
I gotta check my email after this, man. I might have got white.
So I don't know why it doesn't
Yeah.
show it on the web platform, but so I just clicked on one of Artifact's cards. It shows the score of the card in the corner, 72, and then it shows that there's 36 of them in circulation.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I guess that's a mobile app thing.
They have not. So we are still waiting for a reveal.
And then if you click on his badges as well, it also gives you the descriptions of what the badges are for.
Steph matching the phone case with the sweater, eh?
Yeah.
She's styling on him.
I think I'm gonna have to head off now. Actually, it's like 1:30 a.m.
Yeah, man, it's been 2 hours. A good stream, guys. You guys want to call it?
Yeah, I could
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, that's cool.
get back
Okay.
to some work.
Yeah, I think we provided a lot of value. You know, if anybody wanted to,
Sure.
you know, you can rewatch this and you know do the little research or whatever. But yeah, man.
Stuff is fun, man. You guys made me even more bullish.
Yeah, hero.
Oh.
Hero.
Are you Hello K bullish?
He's not a bull anymore. He's a minotaur now.
Turn into a minotaur.
So yeah, I'll leave these guys' Twitter and YouTube pages in the description if you want to follow them. These are going to be some big players in the game, as well as myself. You know, we're gonna do these streams often. We're gonna have pack rips and all that stuff. Might have some on Kay's channel or Kobe's channel as well. But for now, we're doing a hero talk on my channel. So, you know, it's going to be a good time going forward. And hopefully, you know, we've maybe provided some information for you guys to, you know, maybe do some research of your own and possibly hop into this potentially life-changing opportunity. If not, it's going to be a lot of fun anyway. So with that, I think we can end it. You know, peace out and huddle strong, my friends. Later.
Later, y'all.
Later.
See ya.
Yes, sir.